Okay, good evening from here. Welcome to this live session. It's been an interesting day, quite a very violent day, probably because of the Brexit information, the Brexit news announcement, where the finance minister also was talking about Brexit not being a solution, a final solution, and so the sterling pounds crosses went crazy. Okay, I believe strongly in the technicals. Okay, most times the technical tells you what the fundamental will do. The technical tends to prepare ahead of the fundamentals. Okay. All right. Having said that, let's quickly look into a few pairs. We might not be taking any trades at this time, so if you don't have enough screen time, you can quickly shut down this video and walk away. But we are going to be looking at possible directional biases for tomorrow. Okay, so in case you want to trade tomorrow, you will know the directional bias that we are focusing our attention on. All right, let's begin with the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. We took a trade here from the 4 hours time frame. Our entry was somewhere around in here. Okay, so we took all of those a nice profit to the downside. It was a good trade, but the move to the downside is not yet over in this pair. But we are satisfied with that profit made in this pair so far. So we are not in a hurry. We are not we don't want to be greedy. Okay, we don't want to be greedy. We are satisfied with that profit. The directional bias is still very much to the downside. Don't be surprised to see price not even making any pullback, but just pushing straight on by tomorrow as the market opens to the downside. So if you are looking to trade here, do not call this an oversold level. It is never oversold. Okay, you can still push to the downside in heavy momentum. All right, that's just what I want to show you, and that means we still have our eyes in the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar, and we are only interested in short opportunities. We'll be looking for possible entries by tomorrow. The next one is the sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar, sorry, against the American dollar. This is the one that we took a trade on, and such a nice profit. We did analyze this pair over and over, and that was where we nailed our entry, and we got that nice profit to the upside. We have already cashed out about 60 to 80% of our profit. We are just leaving some small portion running in the market. Well, this momentum push to the upside is still very much in this chart. Don't be surprised again to see price just bang to the upside by tomorrow again. All right, it is not overbought yet. That flat top triangle that we are talking about, remember we analyzed this. For those of you who were following, we talked about the possibility of a flat top triangle, all right, or the possibility of a standard range. Remember when price was moving against us, that was entry. We suffered a bit of this loss, and we were looking at the possibility of price giving us a flat top triangle for a possible bounce as it has already happened, or a standard range where we have price bouncing off those levels. Of course, if it was a standard range, our stop loss position would have been hit. But the flat top played out. That means more upside for this pair, and it will be a fantastic trading opportunity if by tomorrow we see a pullback to this level. That will be a high quality setup for traders to look for bounces from here on to the upside, and of course you can project the widest part of that flat top triangle, project it from the breakout point. Okay, I think that's the move already that we are seeing. I am mixing things up here. The widest part of this triangle should be that should be what we are expecting for this initial breakout. All right, this distance here should be equal to this. That means this push here is not yet over. Okay, it still has small room to the upside to go. So don't click on your sell button here, and of course it can just remain there and keep pushing to the upside. What do we do now? What's the trade plan? We are waiting at this level here. If we get price make a pullback to that zone, again a high quality signal for us to go long. So this is of course top on our radar. We'll be following this very closely to see if we can find pullbacks by tomorrow. If we don't find pullback, well, there is nothing we can do other than to just watch price keep pushing to the upside. You need to always allow your trading strategy call for the entry before you get involved. Okay, all right, for the remaining portion that we are holding, let's just keep it running for now. We are already hopeful that this pair has directional bias, which is to the upside. So you should be searching for only long opportunities in the sterling pounds against the American dollar. Okay, trade plan, wait at this particular level. Beautiful setup, very nice setup. Bounce around 1.2933 level, 1.29 $3 level. Okay, somewhere around. Okay, in the other hand, you should also be aware of that line. Okay, we drew a line there. Let me try to use one of these lines. Where price might find a possible resistance. That touch, little touch there, another one there, another one here. So price might be finding little resistance around here. That is why, again, it is not good to hit on your buy button at that point. You need that pullback so you can trade at an area where you have free room. If price pushes above that level, hey, then it might not make pullback to this zone again. You might just see a little pullback here and it keeps pushing to the upside. Okay, for this trade that is running, approaching this area, which could be possible level of resistance, I think it is wise, very sensible to take that profit. Okay, just cut it out. Let's wait for pullbacks and get involved. We should not tempt price with our profit. Just going to take this profit right now. Let me not give back this profit to the market, so I'll just close it out. Okay, so if price makes a pullback, that would be a nice trading opportunity again. All right, the next one is the American dollar against the Japanese yen. Unfortunately, we scored a loss in this one, where stop loss was hit with that push. You can see how it is good to spread your lot size across correlated pairs. We took the American dollar against the Japanese yen. We took the sterling pounds against the American dollar. These were correlated pairs because they have the American dollar in common. Okay, that means if the American dollar against the Japanese yen is moving up, it means the American dollar is strong, so the sterling pounds against the American dollar should be moving down. They are negatively correlated because of the American dollar in between. Okay, all right, but we took those two trades, and you can see the American dollar against Japanese yen is pushing up. The sterling pounds against the American dollar is also pushing up. You can see why it is good to spread your lot. So we scored a loss here. We made back the loss scored from the sterling pounds against the American dollar. All right, what's going to happen here? It is facing multiple levels of resistance. This is not a good place to click on your buy button. I actually saw this coming. Remember the day we took the trade, I was talking about the possibility of an expanding triangle. I'm not going to consider this whole swing here. The day we did analyze this pair, I was talking about the possibility of an expanding triangle, and that I didn't really place my stop loss in the most appropriate direction or level, the most appropriate level. So this is the flat top triangle that, sorry, the expanding triangle that might hold price. So we might see a little push to that level, then from there on price might be coming back down. Well, I am still searching for possible short opportunities in this pair, but for now there is no valid entry, so we will be flat. If we find anything, you will definitely know about that. Okay, the New Zealand dollar against the American dollar. This is another one we need to keep on our radar for tomorrow. You can see how price has been mounting pressure around this level, and we are having higher swing lows. Okay, the pressure is on that top, so you need to keep your eyes there. If price breaks above that level, we'll be looking for further pushes to the upside, looking for long opportunities with this pair. The momentum is to the upside, and price is already trying to turn back up, so you should be interested in long opportunities. For now, price is trapped between resistance level here and support level here. You need price to break out of this this range. Price should move away before you can begin to trade, and the best direction for us is to the upside. If we get a breakout, we'll be looking for the pullback and for that continuation move. All right, another one, euro against the sterling pounds. This is one candidate for the Brexit that was affected today. You can see that massive push to the downside, heavy momentum bars. I am interested in this pair for tomorrow. And how am I going to trade that? Well, we can simply wait for pullback to that level and look for short opportunities. But the most valid trading opportunity here is this one. Just draw your line. Keep it at this focal point, this level right here. Connect all of those lows. Connect all of those lows. Okay. Now, this line that was acting as support has now given way. So if price push back up, just somewhere around in here, almost the same level as per this low right here. Okay, that's where you should be looking for short opportunity. So I have this on my radar. If price makes any pullback, any attempt towards that zone, and I like the kind of pullback that I see, I will go short. Okay, I am not saying that once price comes here you should click on your sell button. You must understand your trading strategy before you do that. If price comes here and my trading strategy tells me to go short, I will definitely go short. But if my trading strategy does not give me that signal to go short, I will not go short. Okay, so it is totally up to you to understand your trading strategy if you are not in the live trading room, and to know whether to go short or not. But technically speaking, this is now a level of resistance, and it is wise to wait for pullback to resistance zone, then for short entries. Okay, and of course we are looking to trade within this room. There is a range, there is a nice room for us to trade, looking for short opportunities here. This is the next level of support, so this room is good enough to look for short entries. The next one is the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. We also saw that mad move due to that Brexit information. That was the push to the upside. With that push, with this momentum here, there is still much of this momentum in the market. In fact, consider the last two bars. This was daily boxes. This was yesterday, okay, and this is today. If you combine those two bars, what do you get? I am sure you know a bullish engulfing candle. Bullish engulfing candle, and that should be in the daily time frame. So this is a bullish engulfing candle, telling you that hey, there is plenty of momentum for price to push to the upside. But again, price is dealing with this slant line of resistance. You obviously want to start trading once price has broken above that level of resistance. The bullish engulfing candle can be clearly seen in the daily time frame. You can see that level. You can see this candle, the combination of those two candles, that is a bullish engulfing candle. It's just that I don't really like those tiny price action here before seeing that type of bounce. But at any rate, if you must trade here today, make sure you are looking for long opportunities in the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. We are supposed to expect another push to the upside in this pair. Anyway, I am not really liking, again, I am not liking this entire price behavior, so I am going to sit out of this. Okay, similarly, the Canadian dollar against Japanese yen, I just want to show you that there might be a point of confluence waiting for this pair. At that level, you can see the previous swing high here as resistance coming around that level, and we have that counter trend line of a channel coming around that level. So keep an eye here for tomorrow. If we get price reacting off that level with a possible pin bar, then the next immediate move is going to be a bearish one. Of course, this should be happening on Friday. If we are to take a trade here, it should be on Friday, because we should be expecting that fake breakout candle tomorrow, which is Thursday. Then Friday we'll be taking the trade. I just want to show you that you should keep this pair on your radar. All right, sterling pounds against the Canadian dollar. Again, this is another one. Heavy bullish candle here. You should expect, although it is trading around resistance zone right now, you should not go short. You should expect possible continuation move in this pair, even though there is no clear entry level here for us. Okay, so be careful. The sterling pound is absolutely strong. If you look into the forex currency index, you will see that the sterling pounds is absolutely strong. Okay, from the 15 minutes time frame, you can see it. That's it. Plus 8 of strength, plus 8 of strength in the 30 minutes time frame. 1 hour time frame plus 7. It is strong within the intraday time frames. In the 4 hours time frame, it is strong but not absolutely strong. Okay. Now, finally, the euro against the American dollar. This pair remains very bullish. All right, it remains absolutely bullish in the daily time frame. I am seeing price coming up to this area, that shaded zone. That's the area of resistance. I am seeing price hitting that area, so it is not yet time to go short. This pair has changed direction. It has made a very big fake breakout, a fatal one indeed. That was a level of support. The whole of this price action here is a heavy fake breakout. Okay, so direction has changed. It is no longer to the downside. It is now pushing to the upside. So you should keep searching for only long opportunities. And in the 4 hours time frame, we should be following this trend line here. You can see how price has been bouncing off the trend line. All right, so we should be searching for trading opportunities here to the upside. It is absolutely bullish. All right, for now there is no entry, there is no valid entry, so anything can happen. We are not taking any trade here for now. Looking into let me look at this. Let me just see those trades that we took as of give me a second. Okay, it's going up. Okay, quite a wobbly curve here. We had some difficult times. Looking into the history of this my FX book account, you will see where we scored that loss. I think that was it. The American dollar against the Japanese yen. So we scored minus 2% here in this trade. And of course, we have already started making profit from the Australian dollar against the New Zealand dollar. You can see we made that profit, this profit, 0.02, 0.27, 0.15. Then sterling pounds, we made 1.41% profit. That was good. Then we made 0.37, 1.29. So that's it's a good statistics if we keep going this way. All right. And I think that is what it should be going forward. All right, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. If you have questions or contributions, as usual, please feel absolutely free. Ask them in the live chat window or in any of our channels to get to us, and we will respond to you accordingly. For now, there is no entry. If we find any valid entry, we will let you know in the Telegram channel. Bye bye.